Hey y'all, Rob the American here, and welcome to Tales of Manchester and Watches. All right, folks, I got something really special to share with you today, and it's what's in this box. So I hope you'll stick around and find out what it is, because believe me, y'all, it's worth it. All right. That's pretty big. There's that green we know and love. Oh, yeah. All right. This is a big box. All right, let's have a look. What's inside? Oh my God. Look at that, y'all. Absolutely stunning. Wow. I named this watch one of my top picks of 2024. Now, of course, is it a new watch? No, but this dial is brand new for 2024, and that was enough. That was enough for me. The blue ombre came out along with the green ombre, and the kind of smoky black ombre were all announced at Watches and Wonders in 2024. This version with the blue ombre it's white gold, and then the green dial is yellow gold, and the kind of smoky black is on the rose gold. But this by far was one of my favorites, and that was enough for me to name it as one of my top picks of 2024. All right, let's talk a little bit about the history of the Rolex Day Date. Now, I've done a video in the past. I was able to get my hands on a Day Date 40 in yellow gold and a beautiful silver dial. By means, check that video out. Now, the original Day Date was released way back in 1956, and it was the first watch at that time to have the day and the date in two separate windows, and it only comes in precious metals. So there's no stainless steel version of the Day Date. You can get it in platinum, in white gold, yellow gold, and of course rose gold. And Rolex owns their own foundries. They use a combination of silver, platinum, palladium, and copper to make the different variations of their 18 karat gold. And the Day Date is infamous because it's worn by world leaders, by presidents, by sports stars, including Roger Federer, golfer Jack Nicklaus, and Marilyn Monroe famously infamously gave an engraved Day Date to President John F. Kennedy. All right, let's talk specs. It's a 40 millimeter white gold case with a thickness of just over 13 millimeters and a lug to lug of just over 47 millimeters. Of course, you've got the iconic white gold president bracelet with the invisible clasp. All you do is look for the Rolex crown and pull up on it. There you go. The iconic fluted bezel, which originally was a screw-down bezel to protect for waterproofness. Now it's ornamental, but the watch does have a waterproof rating of 100 meters. And then the beautiful blue lacquer gradient ombre dial, which is lighter towards the center, and as it gets away from the center, it gets darker and darker to almost black around the edges. And then what Rolex calls deconstructed Roman numerals. So if you look at it closely, every other marker is a Roman numeral. Very cool. It's an in-house COSC certified with a power reserve of 70 hours. And the Day Date is one of the very few Rolex models that is polished by hand instead of machine. and I've accidentally neglected to mention the price. This version of the Day Date 40 with the white gold retails for 40,400 pounds, or about 50,000 US dollars. Is it worth it? It's worth it to me. Okay, a few final thoughts on this watch and why I love it so much. I think part of it is the history, it's the legacy, and part of it, I just think it's just a spectacularly beautiful watch, and especially this new version with the blue ombre dial and the white gold. I will say that as I've said many times, I'm not a huge fan of rose gold, so that doesn't interest me. And I love yellow gold, but I think the white gold today, in these times, I think it's a little less conspicuous. This looks like, to me, like a Datejust, a bit on steroids. And I don't mean that in a negative way, in any way, shape, or form. I love the Datejust, but if you look at the stainless steel Datejust with the blue dial, there's a similarity to it. But those who know. Now, I will say no watch is perfect, and one thing that I did notice about this watch is the fact that there's no lume on it, which is fine, but I think the combination of the darker dial, it's hard, when there's not that much light, it is harder to read the time. But you know what? If you've got this on your wrist, you can get your phone out and it'll tell you the time. I know that sounds ridiculous, but this watch is spectacular. All right, y'all, that's it for me today. Of course, I've got a huge thank you to the person who lent this to me to make this video. You've made me so happy. Am I going to give it back? I'll think about it. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And by all means, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this. And join me again for some more watch talk. Y'all take good care.